been talking about it this morning. Coming up on Lorraine, we've got Ulrika Johnson. See you at 9. I broke out into a cold sweat during that quiz. Now, after the break, we're helping you boost your immune system this morning. Very important. As the biggest shake-up in divorce law for years comes into effect in England and Wales, we're going to be asking a family lawyer if amicable, no-fault divorces could now become the norm. And Ulrika Johnson. Ulrika Johnson's here. Good morning to you. With why today's new no-fault divorce law is actually good news for thousands of families. Also on the show, a very good morning to you. Now, from today, calories will appear on menus in large restaurant chains across England. And our Dr. Hillary...
500.
That's the word they use.
But, you know, people with the most healthier foods... You
look at the calories and you can't believe. Mind, you think it's healthy,
yes.
calorific.
It's
been news of a rising COVID. Vaccinations are high.
Right. Well, it's the second biggest peak. We've, you know, ventilation in closed space.
People who are with COVID, but not their point. And it doesn't necessarily mean that's... You could have a broken leg and have COVID and be...
obstructive airways disease.
You know, that's
Absolutely.
wearing off. And what's interesting to me is, you know, I had this eye infection thing that you had people were going, hang on, it could be COVID. Whereas it was neither of those, actually. Well, it definitely wasn't COVID. But there is a lot of confusion at the moment between hay fever and COVID symptoms.
Yes, absolutely.
But the other thing is, of course, I mean, if you've got £6 to spend, are you going to go and get antihistamine?
COVID can give you a fever.
Many of us are having COVID at the moment. Recovering from it is making people feel quite lethargic.
Yeah.
It's negative.
Yeah.
What can we do to boost our immune system?
And to stop reinfections with COVID, because a lot of people...
Spray you can put in the side of your mouth.
Yeah,
do you recommend those sorts of things for most...
Ever age, yeah, because we don't see much sun.
Somebody raised this earlier to me when we were talking, or do you need a separate vitamin D?
Depends on the formulation,
yeah, that would really help you feel better.
That's you're thinking of the supplement.
And I think, well, the one thing that goes quickly when you're poorly is the
slow wave sleep, certain day.
And that's really good for people who work funny shifts. While we've been getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning for 10 years, I mix the brain into thinking it's okay to those people who gets up at funny times and goes to work pattern.
And rather than that...
One, in Cornwall, the town council's banned daffodil with health risks to children. Thanks so much. Now, in just a moment, as we were talking... Now, today marks the biggest shake-up in divorce law for 50 years. A new no-fault divorce will enable couples in England and Wales to split without having to point the finger of blame to anybody in the marriage. Now, joining me now is...
And so that meant lots of...
I find that, is it the fact that... what is the most... Obviously, you seem very excited about emotionally, mentally, psychologically, for family peace, for making...
hard upon it. They invariably going to be...
And one person feels stung by being blamed. Now, Ulrika, some people will say... Now, after the break, we have family... Amazing. Corrie's Laura is about... You're not crying, though. The books, first, it's competition time. Here's Andy with all the details. Now we're talking all things Corrie, and it's not been an easy time for Laura, who continues tonight at 8 p.m. on ITV. Now, still to come between now and 10. Now, all this month, our Saver Squads sharing their... And today, Jack Monroe is showing us how to make a delicious family meal for as little as £2.10. Herself is priceless, isn't she? Isn't she wonderful? You can find more of Jack's recipes and lots more on our website too. Now, after the break, now Jo is back with me with her great claim that you're going to get me to love cutouts, but also some of your other favourite picks.
Here.
I mean, is it here?
Believe.
By the way, I like your jumpsuit.
Yeah, I like a jump. I like your jumpsuit as well. Got the memo.
Sisters, yeah.
Got the memo. Very good. But now, which I do want to show you.
Okay.
Now I'm going to start with what I was talking to you about.
You could get away with
one under here.
Yes.
I moved on, and you're loving it. And again, you wondered about outfit that she would wear on the school run, and changes. So I think that's amazing, and
please, what we need right now.
And even without that raincoat, that is going to look and slouchy, masculine cut herself.
Yes.
So you don't have to wear it.
Lovely.
Yeah. Now I love Sunday.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
agreed. It's an amazing. Sold on the brown. I don't like it
today.
Yeah.
And that's great. Thank you so much for that, Sasha.
Well, I think that's good. And I'm 5'2".
Yeah, exactly. It's just that simple. See a bit of skin.
Toe cleavage.
We've got.
Oh, they are.
Again, I can't help it with the cream accessory. Now next up. Thanks.
Up at the bottom.
Sorry.
You know what I mean? They don't know any of your... That's the one I was looking at. Alison and Dermot are here. Laura Tobin, our very own meteorologist, is with me on the show tomorrow. Until then, have a great day. So, Jo...